If you're visiting London and want to escape the city for a day, you've got options. Lots of them. People usually picture the hustle of London, but the surrounding areas are packed with history, nature, and charm. Let's get into it. Windsor is a top pick, and yes, it's where the Queen used to hang out. The castle is stunning, but here's the pro tip. Take a walk along the Long Walk. It's that straight, tree-lined path you see in all the movies. Unreal photo spot. Next is Bath. It feels like stepping into a Jane Austen novel. You've got the Roman baths, the stunning Royal Crescent, and some of the coolest vintage stores scattered across the city. Plus thermal spas. Yes, you can relax in actual hot springs here. Oxford? Classic. Whether it's punting on the River Thames or touring the university, it's a vibe. So much history crammed into such a small city. Pro tip, climb the University Church of St. Mary for the best view. It's a workout, but worth it. The Cotswolds might be the most Instagrammable place near London. Picture rolling hills, honey-colored cottages, and sheep everywhere. Bourton-on-the-Water is a must-see. Tiny stone bridges over a shallow river, and it looks like a movie set. Brighton for beach lovers or anyone who just needs a coastal reset. The pier is full of nostalgia, arcade games, cotton candy, and sea air. If you're there on a non-rainy day, walk up to Devil's Dyke for views that'll blow your mind. Cambridge often gets compared to Oxford, but it's got its own thing going on. You can punt there too, except the river cam feels a bit calmer and less touristy. Walk into some of the colleges and pretend you're a genius for a day. Stonehenge is legendary for a reason. And yeah, it's just a bunch of stones, as some people say, but standing there makes you feel tiny in the grand timeline of history. Go in the morning to avoid crowds. Always worth it. Hampton Court Palace is ridiculously underrated. It feels less chaotic compared to Buckingham Palace. The gardens are like something out of a fairy tale, and inside you can wander through King Henry VIII's ridiculously massive kitchen setup. Hever Castle is the childhood home of Anne Boleyn. The castle itself is great, but the gardens kind of steal the show. Also, don't skip the water maze. Yes, adults can have fun with it too. Just bring a towel. Richmond Park? Closer to London, but wild enough to feel like you've escaped. It's not just deer. There are trails and views over the Thames that are oddly calming. Bonus, Peter Rabbit vibes everywhere, if you're into that. If you like greenery, Kew Gardens is top tier. It's one of the largest and most diverse botanical collections in the world. The treetop walkway is ridiculously cool, especially in autumn. Haven't felt this zen since I can't even remember. Finally, Canterbury for cathedrals, quaint streets, and a slow pace. The Canterbury Cathedral is massive and breathtaking. You'll feel like you just walked through time. Also, the pubs there are quieter and somehow cozier than London ones.